Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 21 of Let's FIFA 14. And in the last episode, a few people asked why I all of a sudden had 10k more coins. And the reason for that was basically the players I had in my previous squads did go on to sell. So basically, they made me a little bit of profit, gave me a few more coins, and the only player we need to sell on is Kabul. And yeah, we're ready to head on into our first game of this episode. And I'm gonna say straight from the start, I'm sorry, but screw Division 3. I really started to hate that division, so I played a little bit more to win than to skill. There will of course be skill moves throughout the video, but not as much as usual, and there will be a few goals which are just get the goal instead of trying to make it look good. So yeah, the first chance is Mario Fernandes here, going past the three defenders. He takes the shot, but it is straight at check and an easy save there. And a few minutes later, it's Sterling on the ball. He'll go past the defender, try out the shot, but it hits the post, and instead he'll play a through ball, chip my keeper, and make it 1-0 with Sturridge. So not exactly what I had planned. I wanted to be in the lead, but instead I was trailing at halftime. But we go into the second half and we get through with Sturridge to make it 1-1, get the equalizer, and just a few minutes later we find Sturridge once again. He'll pick up the ball from Vidic, take the shot, and make it 2-1, get me into the lead. But we only played 3 minutes before he takes a cross and he finds a completely open Eto. Nobody was marking him, and it's all even once again. But in the 70th minute, some weird stuff goes on here. He collides with his players, and in the end, it's Hulk to chip the defenders and the keeper to make it 3-2, and that is pretty much how the game ends. So we pick up a win there. It was a quite intense game. It went back and forth, and he had quite a few chances as well. But in the end, I felt I did deserve to go through with the win. And yeah, we get another 3 points. So we're sitting on 12 points, and we played 5 games. So it's looking quite good. We go out and pick up a bunch of contracts there, and then we get ready to head on into another game with our Brazilian Premier League side here. And for the next game we come up against a quite solid squad here with a bunch of Bundesliga players and La Liga players, and Malapa on the top there. And it's actually Malapa getting the first goal of the game. I couldn't stop Shirley, and guess what? Malapa is going to head that in 10 times out of 10. So it's 1-0 to him, and I'm of course looking to get back into the game. He blocks off my shot, but I'll pick it up again here with Pato, pass it to Sturridge, and in the end they get the goal to make it 1-1, get the equalizer. And a few minutes later we get another chance, try to chip the keeper, but a nice save from Casillas in the net there. And then look at this little cheeky back pass from Pato, finding Hulk. Of course not intentional, but it looked pretty cool, and Hulk takes the shot, and unlucky to hit the post. Could have been a pretty cool goal in my opinion there, with a nice assist from Pato there. But we go into the second half and we get through with Sturridge to make it 2-1, get the lead. And just a few minutes later we find Sturridge once again here with Ronaldinho, and yeah, another very simple goal, but it does make it 3-1. And after that we do get that spinning circle in the bottom left corner, and that meant of course my opponent decided to rage quit. And we get another 3 points, so 15 points, 4 games left, and we only need to win 1 game in order to get the promotion, and of course 2 wins if we want to pick up the title. So it looks pretty good in my opinion, and yeah, I'm ready to head on into the next game. We switch side to go with the Serie A and Colombian squad, and we come up against a Bundesliga side there with a few non-rare players, and we are ready to head on into that game. And we only played 1 minute where we find Jackson Martinez, and we get a very early lead to make it 1-0. So a very good start to the game, and a few minutes later we go past 2 defenders, we find an open Suniga, we go with a fake shot, try to cross it in for something fancy, but it ends up just being a header, and his keeper will save that. And then in the 27th minute I make a huge mistake. I made a slide tackle with a player with a yellow card. I didn't see he was on a yellow card before I had made the slide tackle, and I just realized straight away, why did I do that? That is the most stupid thing to do, because I get a player sent off, and that put a lot of pressure on me throughout the game, and I didn't really create anything before the 81st minute, where I break through and I pick up a penalty there, and Muriel, he will step up for that, and we go to the top right and we'll make it 2-0. And that was a big relief, because he had a lot of pressure on me, pretty much straight from where I got that red card until I scored that penalty. So I didn't create much in that period of the game, but in the end I ended up winning the game. I got the 3 points and I secured promotion. But of course for my next game I could not play with the Colombian side, because Suniga was on a red card, so we had to go back to the Premier League Brazilian side there. And We will of course be looking to win our final game in this episode to see if we can get the title and move on through into Division 2. So it took a little while before I was able to find an opponent, but eventually I would find one, and he was going with a Premier League side with a bunch of silvers, and then Sturridge and Suarez on the top there. And in the 90th minute, we get our first chance. It's Sturridge on the ball here. He goes past the defender, makes his way into the box, but a quite easy save from his keeper there. But he will throw it straight back to me. I pick it up here and I'll pass it to Hulk, who finds Pato, and we get the lead to make it 1-0. Just getting that 1 goal lead is always great, and we push on to try and get another goal here. It's Ronaldinho on the ball. He'll go past a few defenders, make his way near the box, take the shot, but it is saved by his keeper there in the 33rd minute. But 45th minute, we find a Pato here, and we turn 2 defenders with the scoop turn. We take the shot, and we get that 2-goal lead. Very, very important, because pretty much in the same minute, he went down the wing, crossed it in, and he made it 2-1 to put a bit of pressure on me. But into the second half, we find Hulk, and we'll get that 2-goal lead once again. But again, he gets back into the game. A through ball to Sturridge there, and I read the run completely wrong with David Luiz there, and yeah, he would get the goal to make it 3-2. I thought I was going to pick up a penalty there, but I did not. And then in the 89th minute, 90th minute, we break through, we go past the keeper, and we secure the win. We secure the promotion, we secure the title, I mean. And that is pretty much all for the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, despite it being a little bit more play to win than skill in this episode. And hopefully it'll be a little bit better into Division 2. And we get 11,000 coins for winning the division. And we're sitting on 100,000 coins now, which is pretty nice. And that will pretty much be all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.